Hey everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am back with a live chat and Q&A. Today I want to hop right in with a question that I got from Deepson Sitwala. If I pronounced your name incorrectly, please forgive me, but I didn't forget about your question and I want to talk about it today. So his question was, could you do a tutorial on Weekend's voice? He also seems to use a light mix. Okay, and so that's what I want to talk about today. So the Weekend song "Scared to Live" is the example that he asked about. And so, yes, sir, you are exactly right. In that song, he is using a higher middle voice and then crossing over into a head voice. Okay. Uh, it would more so be like a pianissimo head voice, which I'm going to give you an exercise to help you work that. Or any of you tenor voice guys that want to sing this kind of music and just want some exercises to really help strengthen your bridge transitioning from that mix into head voice, because that is the area where most gentlemen, most guys, you all have to really work that. That transition is not really natural for you because you don't speak in that upper register. And so the temptation is to pull too much weight to make it too beefy, and then you just get like this breathy falsetto. It's not a clean approximation of the vocal cords. It's not a clean and clear head voice like The Weeknd is demonstrating. And so you guys can go listen to that song so you can get an ear for what he's doing. But primarily, he's in the same range in that song right there. Those are the pitches that he's singing, and he's just kind of going back and forth right there. So here's an exercise that you can do to help strengthen head voice, and it's going to be a pianissimo head voice or a softer head voice. Okay, you don't want to try to push it, but you want to control the voice and keep it really light. And so the example I thought about to work on this is from The Lion King. The Lion Sleeps Tonight. We mama way. That's the same thing. So I want us to use that little lick and work on strengthening head voice so we can get that clean sound like Weekend. So I'm going to start lower and just walk you up. So that's the melody that we're going to use. And so I want you to do an ooh vowel, and I want you to start it out with some vocal fry. So it would sound ooh. And the reason, guys, we want to use the vocal fry is because vocal fry helps to bring the vocal cords together firmly. Ooh, ooh. If you don't use that vocal fry and you're practicing and you have like a breathier approach to that head voice, you don't want to build that into your muscle memory because that's going to sound more like a falsetto. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's going to sound breathier, and that is not sustainable. You can't do a lot with the dynamics when the vocal cords are not firmly coming together. And so you want to make sure that you're not just singing it in a false voice, but that you're singing it in a true head voice where the vocal cords come together. So that's why we're using vocal fry. So let's get back in it. So, ooh, let's take it up. Ooh, take it up. Use the vocal fry. Ooh. Again, vocal fry. Ooh. And guys, let it be light. Get comfortable with feeling your voice in that light, connected kind of place. Don't try to force it. Don't try to make it anything. Just trust the vocal fry to bring the chords together so we get phonation in your head voice. Now let's go back down. And you can also change the vowel on this. I think going down, let's try an E going down. Let me try that again on the vocal fry. This is the last one. This is where we started. And so that's a little exercise that you can use, a melody exercise, right, that you can use to help get that sound. Now, you also asked me about his vibrato, which is a lot like the Michael Jackson vibrato. I actually am working on contemporary vibrato myself. This is what I'm learning. This is what I'm expanding coming out of classical singing. So I don't have an answer for you on that, okay? But I have a resource that may be able to get you some clarity on that. And it's Justin Stoney at New York Vocal Coaching. You can go, he has lots of episodes on YouTube, or you could probably even email a question and somebody could ask. But I recommend him because Justin has the knowledge of the vocal pedagogy, like the classical bel canto pedagogy, but he's also very strong and proficient in contemporary styles, all things contemporary vocals. So he's got that good crossover blend. And so I would recommend that you reach out to him. I'm so sorry that I can't help you. I saw that you said you've been asking teachers and nobody has the answer and nobody can communicate it, but I'm sure that Justin would be able to get you some clarity on that. But as far as the mixed voice, as far as the upper middle voice and the head voice, the exercise that I just gave you should work, okay? So just make sure you take your time, do it really slow. You can go back and use this replay and use that little exercise I did if you want to do it along with me, but just make sure you do it really slow and make sure you're focusing on the vocal fry, okay? So it's not just a weak falsetto. Again, because falsetto is not sustainable, okay? But the head voice tones are sustainable. And you want to keep it at a pianissimo or a mezzo piano. Don't get louder. You got to control the volume. All right. So thank you for your question. And if you have other questions, just leave it in the comments on this video and I'll be happy to get back with you. If any of you other people that watch it, if you have questions or have a question about a particular artist, what register, how are they producing this sound, please send those questions over. That is why I come on live, is to answer questions and to share things about contemporary voice, specifically for classically trained singers. But I know some of you commercial singers need some of this information as well. So I'm happy to help you all. And that's it for today. I see there's one person on with me live. Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining me live. If you have a question, feel free to drop it in the chat or a comment. If not, it's all good. I appreciate you being here with me today. I'll take a minute. I don't even have my water. Let me get a drink. If you have a question, feel free to drop it while I grab my water. Okay. No comment. All right, cool. Sorry I walked away like that. I know it's probably kind of tacky, but yeah, that's it. So have a good weekend and I'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.